Bueno, seguramente ya todos los que estamos aquí vimos la película porque fue una película que pues estuvimos esperando y mucha gente la esperaba y la verdad desde que nos dijeron que sí venía para Feratum nos emocionamos mucho porque consideramos que es una película muy importante y además con todos los directores que la integran nos pareció que era una película que teníamos que tenerla en Feratum y bueno, y además la noticia de que Caroline viniera a México y junto con Mike también la verdad fue una gran sorpresa y les agradezco.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much for coming to Mexico and Feratum. Prácticamente pues es pues, que ustedes pregunten acerca de la película y bueno, pues ellos están aquí para responder.
¿Alguien tiene preguntas?
¿Tienen alguna pregunta?
Allá.
Bueno, es una pregunta muy simple. Bueno, primero, gracias y felicidades.
Muchas gracias.
Pero me gustaría saber que si, qué cortitos participaron ustedes como directores
Which
en área
shorts
específico.
do we participate in?
Go ahead.
Pues el mío fue uno que se llamaba Viernes 31 y Axel era uno que, no me acuerdo cómo se la traducción, era Fantasma de sombra,
Reading Ghost, yeah.
Es en inglés, pero Axel y yo producimos la película y Axel juntó las historias y las guías juntas para hacer la película entera.
Sí. Allá.
Gracias, buenos días, hermano. Quisiera saber cómo fue el proceso de producción de la película. Se ve muy sólida, se ve muy unitaria, no se ven cortos sueltos y que después pegaron, sino hay un hilo conductor, hay una sincronía en toda la película. Yo quisiera saber cómo fue el proceso de producción, si cada director filmó por su lado, si se juntaron a filmar y sobre todo en cuestiones de producción, cómo fue la distribución de presupuestos, cada director creó su presupuesto o contaban con un presupuesto base de Gracias.
Basically, how did the film come together and the process of...
Well, the way that no podemos hablar español. The way that the film came together was just that we have a lot of friends who make horror movies and love working in horror. And so we kind of thought it'd be great to work all together. So for the past couple of years, I've been thinking we should make an anthology movie. It'd be really fun because it's a good way of putting everybody together. And then it's when the idea of making it about Halloween came up that I started pitching it to Mike and to Neil and to everybody. And so the basic idea was really to do something that celebrates the fact that we all love horror movies and we love Halloween and we're friends. So we wanted to work all together from the beginning. So from the beginning, we would all meet together at some cafe or in my garden, or because we're friends, we can hang out, and we would pitch each other's stories, and we developed the scripts all together. So from the start, it was the directions were you can do whatever you like as long as it takes place in the same town. And we took as reference Haddonfield from Halloween. And we said, as long as it looks like this, and it's on the same night, you can do whatever you like. And so some people did westerns, some people did scary stories, some people did funny stories, but it all has this unity of tone and location, because it's all kind of, I think because we all worked together on everything, it really helped bring it all together. And then my job was to take all the scripts and put them in one big file, and then see how they fit together and see which elements could come back, like which trick-or-treaters would be in several different places, and things like that, like where we could have the cops come back and things like that. And I think it's really because it was the process of working together as friends that made it all come together and feel like a cohesive whole. And then the animation at the beginning, I think, also helps, because it gives a sense of like, this is all in the same town, because you see the map and the way, where everything takes place.
¿Quiere que traduzca? Ok.
Muchas gracias.
¿Nos pueden comentar dónde más se va a estar mostrando, cuál va a ser pues, la vida que van a estar dando este largometraje y si nos pueden comentar también qué fue para ustedes lo más difícil de la realización?
Okay. Where else is it going to be playing, and what as far as what's the life of it, and what was the hardest part of making it?
I can take the first. We can both reply to
Sure.
that. We've played a bunch of festivals. We've done Fantasia and Fright Fest, and we've done, I think, like maybe 10 festivals so far. This weekend, obviously, Feratum. We were also in Miami, and it's screening tonight in Colorado. It's coming out in the US in October 16th, so in 2 weeks. And I know it has distribution in Mexico. I can't remember. I think it's in November.
November,
El 13 de noviembre.
The 13th of November, thank you. Yeah, and it comes out in the UK also October 16th. I mean, it's coming out in quite a few places at that point. And we're still doing a few festivals. As for the most difficult part of making it, probably the most fun was working with friends. The hardest was working with friends. Like it's really fun to work with all people you like and people you trust, but at the same time, when you have 11 of your best friends who all need attention and who all have a different idea of what they want and what the film should be, and you need to find the way of making everybody happy and making sure that nobody's going to feel left out and nobody's going to feel, and at every stage, whether it's at script stage, making sure that they get what they need on set after that, then here making sure that they're all part of the promotion. Like every part of it is, you can't let someone down. You always have to make sure that they're all part of everything and that they're all happy and in agreement with everything. And that's a challenge. It's a fun challenge.
Sí, yo diría la misma cosa, que la parte mejor es trabajando con amigos y la parte más dura es trabajando con amigos, porque es difícil, honestamente, quiere hacer correcto por ellos porque son sus amigos, pero la gente que están cerca también pueden ser, porque son artistas todos, son sensitivos, y alguna vez hay cosas que tiene que ser, no puede tener ese piso de equipo, o no puede tener otro día porque es dinero, tiene ir con el budget y el schedule, y hay cosas que quisiera darle porque son sus amigos, pero no puede, y es honestamente fue una cosa difícil, que todavía es difícil, pero gracias a Dios porque son tan buena gente, porque son nuestros amigos, tan buena gente que lo hicimos, ya casi terminamos, ya logramos todavía estar amigos al final de esto, y eso es una cosa que fue difícil, pero bueno también.
Están aquí enfrente. En Tales of Halloween vemos homenajes a cintas clásicas del género, películas ya de culto. Creo que hay dos muy arriesgados. Me gustaría saber cuáles fueron las reacciones del público ante los homenajes a Viernes 13, Friday the 31st. Y este homenaje mencionó claramente a Los Tomates Asesinos, Killer Tomatoes. ¿Cómo han tomado los fans de estas películas esta sátira homenaje que le hacen? Digo, que parece fantástico.
What's the fan reaction been to all the homages and notes to other horror films? Pues muy bueno, y la cosa es que honestamente nosotros, no sé si esto fue correcto, pero hicimos la película para nosotros, que nos gusta a nosotros y los amigos, que es la película que nos influenció, y nunca pensamos que van a pensar otra gente hasta que en los festivales, pero gracias a Dios, especialmente festivales como Feratum y los diferentes festivales de genre, la gente son similarmente en mente y le gustan las mismas cosas y están reaccionando a las mismas cosas que nos encantó a nosotros, las películas de John Carpenter, las películas de Wes Craven o particularmente películas como Halloween 3 y cosas así, pero todos están reaccionando y viendo las cosas que nosotros solo estamos haciendo a hacer nuestros amigos reír, pero vemos que tenemos bastante amigos que piensan igualmente con eso.
Allá.
Una pregunta, ya platicaron cómo uniformaron los trajes, pero hablando de una perspectiva de los directores, ¿cómo lo hicieron para uniformarlo? Porque eso creo que es otro tema.
How did we put together the look of the movie and the cinematography of the movie?
Well, I think because we all had the same references, we all knew the kind of town we were going for, the kind of feel we were going for. Even though we have different cinematographers, it came out, it's strange because each short film has its own look and its own identity, but I think we have the same influences. We all kind of understand that Halloween is a certain type of almost dreamlike quality, almost, beautiful lights, beautiful colors. I think we all kind of naturally went towards the same images, and that's not really something that we worked on, that we kind of left it up to everybody to do their own thing. And it's very interesting how it all ended up being so cohesive. And I really think it's because Halloween is an idea that we all share, we all kind of agree on what it should look like. And also the other thing is, as I said, like having the same town in mind, having the same, and shooting in the same locations really helps give it a sense of unity too.
You didn't have any rules for cinematographers also?
No, not really, no. There's three short films from the same cinematographer, and then there's another one.
Only 3, yeah.
I think there's like four cinematographers in total.
Okay.
One who did 3 of them, one who did 2 of them, and the others just one.
Pero la otra cosa que quería decir la otra cosa que creo que lo unió es que lo hicimos todos juntos a la misma vez. No era una cosa que alguien fue y filmó algo y después 3 meses después alguien más fue a filmar. Lo hicimos todo junto en 30 días y era el mismo equipo, el mismo cámara, las mismas luces, pero no era una cosa que hablamos, usted tiene que usar azul y bastante humo, solo creo porque somos similarmente gente que solo entendíamos que ese fue la tema que estábamos haciendo, pero no era intento, porque hay un poquito de diferencia. El uno de Adam Girash, Trick, eso parece diferente porque es rojo y verde y los demás son más azul, pero todo yo creo parte porque la misma cámara, parte por el mismo equipo, había unidad.
Es muy uniforme.
Sí, había uniforme, sí.
Hay oportunidad para una última pregunta.
I believe that we will become Halloween special.
Thank you.
I hope it becomes such. What I wanted you to ask, because in many ways the movie is a love letter to Halloween and what it means for horror fans and horror filmmakers. So what I wanted to ask you guys, what is it about Halloween that captures the imagination of filmmakers and fans alike? I wanted to ask you that. And which is your favorite Halloween theme movie?
To me, I think that this is the time of the year where the rest of the world catches up with the obsession we have throughout the year. And that's why it's magical for me. It's just, throughout the year, it's Halloween at my house. I live and breathe horror movies, and I think we all do. And we all have, horror posters, and we think about horror movies. And then there's like this 1 month a year, at least in LA, it's a whole month, but where everybody else puts little ghosts and little skeletons, and it feels like suddenly the world is a more friendly place, because everybody thinks the same way, and it's kind of, everybody celebrates the same things that we love. And I think another thing that to me appeals a lot, and probably does to a lot of people, is that it helps you deal with fear of death. Basically, everybody is afraid of dying, but if you present dying as a fun thing where everybody is like a little skeleton or a little ghost who's having a party, then suddenly it looks like, okay, this is not so scary, it's pretty much, I can deal with that. And to me, that's a big part of what horror movies are about. It's about showing that even the worst moments have something that can be made fun, that can be made exciting, and that's why probably I like horror movies like like Tales of Halloween that kind of are on the lighter side. Show something that's more fun and more spooky and more, you know, amusing, rather than something that's really gonna depress you or, I think that's probably, to me, Halloween encapsulates that. It's fun and it's spooky and it's not mean-spirited or nasty, which is kind of what I think we all agreed on when we made Tales of Halloween.
Pues bueno, pues muchas gracias por esta, un aplauso nuevamente.